I've been going through something that a lot of people know nothing about.
I'm just have to wait it out.
Matt and I were at a party one night, and we got home pretty late. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, I had this feeling of, I have to go to the emergency room. I felt like my appendix had burst. I was in so much pain. A doctor came up to me and said, "Oh, you have a fibroid uterus." And she's like, "Yeah, you have really big tumors. So you need to go see an OBGYN stat." So I have fibroids, and this is my journey to figuring out how I'm going to live with this or get rid of it. And sometimes your story could help save someone else. Fibroids are kind of like a constant state of cramping, but there are moments where I get hit with cramps that kind of take my breath away, and I have to curl up in a ball because I hurt so badly. There's a pressure inside of your stomach that cannot be relieved. It's there all the time. It affects my sleep, and there's a lot of bleeding. It's been really hard on me to be my best self despite how much torture I'm in.
My name is Matt, and I'm married to Erin. She's had symptoms that have shown for many years that we didn't pay attention to. She's been through so much pain and discomfort. It's very difficult. Yeah, so Erin is a very busy person. She has a very demanding career. I love that about her. It's really what drew me to her in the first place, that passion that she has.
Hi guys. That vibration. Hey.
Hi.
And this is where it all happens. All of our grand ideas happen in this room.
I'm a host and producer at Clevver. I interview celebrities. I do silly YouTube videos. I produce news shows and develop new shows at Clevver. I'm a part of a small team of really awesome women who produce content on YouTube. In any given day, I'm a writer, I'm a producer, I'm an executive producer, I'm a director, I'm a host, and I'm a YouTuber, and then I'm an influencer. And that could be just on a Monday. I have a dream job. I'm not really sure how I got here, but I'm really thankful that I've been able to do this. To me, it's getting to know an audience and talking to them and letting them live vicariously through what I get to do, what I'm so lucky to be able to do. You just kind of like jump into it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, 3, 2, 1. You guys, I am next level, low-key stoked. Selena Gomez is allegedly, apparently, starting an accessory line.
But you know what I'm stoked more about today is there's a new Demi Lovato song that leaked.
Well, my best distraction is my job at Clevver. We're doing weird beauty treatments and we're traveling and eating weird things and just having a lot of fun. So I'm so glad that I had people around me like Lily and Jocelyn to take my mind off of things because I can be distracted by the fun stuff that we get to do. I guess you would say I put up a front around my colleagues sometimes or people that I work with because you have to. You can't let the pain win. Most people don't understand what I'm going through. They try and they listen and they'll ask me how I'm doing every now and again, but I think no one can relate to this because none of my close friends have ever gone through something like this. And a lot of people have never even heard of fibroids. So in their heads, they think, well, if it's not cancer and she's not dying, then she'll be all right. And so I feel alone a lot of times in how much pain I'm in. I feel like I can't talk about it.
So what's next? You're going to the gynecologist tomorrow, and then...
Yeah, and then I guess just find out what he says and see what the options are. I mean, I've been doing some YouTube research. Just like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, valuable stuff on YouTube, but
Well, I'm sure a bunch of people posting going through similar situations, which is probably nice.
But all of those women have had major surgery. So I'm gonna go to the doctor and just see. I mean, maybe the internet hasn't given me all the options because I don't have time here to take 2 months off to heal from a surgery. And that's what sucks.
I mean, but if that's what you need, then
That's
you
what
do.
you gotta do. Yeah, then you
It's
have to make the time.
Whether it's us helping you make that happen or it's like it's not an optional thing.
I think like the best lesson like all of us can take out of this is that you just have to put your health first. If you don't take care of yourself, like whether that means going to your yearly checkup or whatever,
It'll all be for nothing.
Burgers. So it's been a while since you were at the OBGYN. When's the last time you went?
It's been a long time. It's been like 4 years.
And how often are you supposed to go?
Well, it's up for debate, but definitely once a year is pretty standard.
Once a year? I think you definitely need to go to an OBGYN. And I think the biggest thing is that she wasn't taking time to go see the OBGYN, and she hasn't made that part of her life a priority. And from my perspective, I didn't even know. And it's a little embarrassing to say that, but if we're being honest, I had no idea when we were supposed to go once a year to get that checkup. And that's a very base level knowledge of women's health, and I didn't know that. I definitely think, I want to find out as much as we can about it. I still say we need to get the professional opinion on it. I just don't want you to hear the horror stories, like the worst case scenarios, and think that's what you're going through. So what do these guys look like?
Traditional surgical procedures. The only two options here from the Mayo Clinic are the hysterectomy and the myomectomy. Those are like the only two options. Hysterectomy, it ends your ability to bear children.
What's the myomectomy?
Myomectomy, from what they're saying here, it's the scarring after a myomectomy can cause future infertility.
Okay.
It looks like they go in and they cut you open and they pull them out, cut them out.
I haven't told Erin this. I've been withholding this from her just because I feel like she's really in a tough place right now. The ER doctor seemed pretty concerned about the size of the fibroids, so that they might have to do a hysterectomy. Of course, we don't know. We haven't seen an OBGYN yet, so we don't know what the final word is on it, so I didn't want to share that with Erin yet.
It's pretty sad. I don't remember life without pain. I don't know what that life is like. It's like running on a treadmill that never ends. Like it just never ends. From that ER visit, everything has gotten worse. I've never gotten back to any kind of livable life. I've been pretty much tortured ever since.
I'm happy to say that you will be the first man I've ever brought into my gynecologist appointment.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
So that's a fibroid, and you have them all over. The treatment for the fibroids would be removal of the uterus, but obviously, once you remove the uterus, you can't have kids.
Would he have wanted to have married me had he known that I was broken?
To find out more about my journey, subscribe to our channel and click to watch the brand new trailer. For more information on women's health, visit womenshealth.gov.